Welcome to Supercars of London. I hope you're well, and welcome to a video that I've been itching to share ever since I filmed it. About a week before we were officially put in lockdown, I went over to Lamborghini Chelmsford because they'd just taken delivery of their brand new demonstrator, a Huracan Evo rear-wheel drive. I've been desperate to drive one of these cars and get behind the wheel of it ever since Lamborghini launched it just after Christmas, I believe. 600 brake horsepower, rear-wheel drive, four-wheel steer, and all of the comfort creatures that you get, or creature comforts that you get from the brand new Huracan Evo. And it's a much more attractive price than the four-wheel drive Lamborghini Huracan Evo. So with that being said, let's jump straight into the video and enjoy the wonderful symphony of the Lamborghini V10. Behind me, we have almost got every single Huracan variant that you can buy from a Lamborghini dealership. I am down at Lamborghini Chelmsford because behind they have got their brand new Huracan Evo rear-wheel drive. We have got Evo four-wheel drive, we have got Performante Spider, we have got Performante here. And you all know that I owned an LP 580-2. Today, I've got my hands on a 2020 Huracan Evo rear-wheel drive. I got to learn the characteristics of the rear-wheel drive Huracan. I did around 7,000 miles in my ownership of that car, and I was very sad to see it go. I sold it so that I could get a mortgage and grow up a little bit. And today, I'm growing back down, and I'm gonna have the opportunity of driving this car as that Bentley stops exactly there. Go on. Off you go. Lovely. Thank you very much. Oh, this is quite nice.
Yeah, it's loads of legroom.
Yeah. It can move a bunch of ways, can't it?
We've got the tilt on the...
I can go...
to bring that back forward and down.
I don't know what that's doing.
Well, it pumps downwards.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
that brings it forward and that tilts it back.
Oh, Lamborghini finally
it's like a
thinking about
jet,
the people that are inside. Yeah, this pool here is like...
Ejector.
Let's stop being childish and...
Definitely like this seat though.
Yeah. I think you'd have to spec it.
Yeah.
I think you would, because comfort isn't actually that comfy.
No.
And the race carbon seat is just completely brutal.
Go the normal route left and then up the top.
Yeah.
This has never been out. It's been on a road test with for a PDI, but it's never.
So this is its first
out.
First official drive.
Yeah.
Traction off.
I think it's going to be quite different anyway, being rear wheel. We've driven rear wheel before, haven't
It's so loud.
Yeah. First of all, my initial thoughts are I still like the look of the Performante.
Okay.
However, the Evo four-wheel does look more attractive aesthetically from the outside. However, this is going to be a bit more fun.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Lamborghini want to do, is they want to introduce a bit more fun back into the car. Although, how is a four-wheel drive Evo not fun? It's still fun.
Yeah.
But this makes you concentrate.
Keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
What I love about the rear-wheel drive Huracans is they become the entry-level product with Lamborghini.
Yeah.
So this is 137 plus taxes, is what Lamborghini said, but coming into the UK it's around 175
roughly,
before you put options on. Whereas the Evo, I found, was too expensive. It's over 200 grand before you put options on, right?
Yeah, so this gives you, if you'd like to say, a sub 200.
Yeah.
With sensible spec. So it's one of the first new Lamborghinis, especially Huracans.
it puts you in the market with the new 911 Turbo.
Yeah.
Puts you in the market with AMG GTR Pro, 570S. In terms of new cars, we're talking about, and every car that you had that I did the intro in front of, Perf, Evos, are all second-hand, done the depreciation. Yeah, this is cheap and new.
Yep, and they are pre-owned.
I've not seen one of these on the road. I've only seen demonstrators land in the UK.
Yeah.
And as soon as I saw it, I was like, I've got to come and drive it. So here I am, almost a couple of days later.
So these are the market introduction cars. So these are the first to arrive.
Okay.
And obviously this one is showing us the new sports seat as well, which
Yeah. I think that's going to be hugely popular.
Yeah.
You're not going to go with the comfort seats, and you're not going to go with the hardcore seats, but you still need something that's going to keep you in your seat when you're going around corners sideways
and comfortable.
I feel like
Still sticks.
Yeah.
Sticks.
I do feel like I'm piloting a ballerina.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago that we took the Evo 4-wheel drive here, and it feels more, the best way that I can describe it is driving the Huracan Evo 4-wheel drive is more of a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
This feels more nimble, more agile, more energetic. I think the 600 brake horsepower makes a big difference because you feel like you've got power throughout the range.
Yeah.
The new traction control system as well allows for more torque to be delivered at key moments.
Yeah, definitely the torque vector makes a difference.
To make the driving experience more engaging. But also, I think just being behind the wheel of a rear-wheel drive Lamborghini with the engine sat behind the rear of the car, you do almost have a sense of responsibility to drive in a different manner so that you're not on the edge of being killed every single time you go around a corner. Still, the best thing about the Evo is the fact that they've maintained the Performante engine.
Yeah.
That to me screams exactly what a Lamborghini should be. Because it's just going through every single bone in my body when you're accelerating like this. Like I genuinely feel like I'm in a race car.
Well, yeah,
Like driving around a track.
you're driving it like you stole it.
I can't help it. I can't help it. Watching back this car on flyby, seeing the car come towards the camera, I have changed my perspective and my mind on the aesthetics of the car. When it was launched, I just thought it was a little bit plain and simple. The four-wheel drive Evo had the front bumper that looked aggressive. It looked like a great white shark that was ready to eat you. The 580 had that aggressive front end that this I felt lacked. It was a little bit more simple and plain and almost curvy, which is unheard of a Lamborghini design of late. But actually, now that I've rewatched this video, editing it and putting it together, I've changed my mind. I think it looks great with no front number plate as well. It is a really aggressive looking car on the road and it drives phenomenally. If I'm going to compare it to the LP 580, the 580 was great. It looked good, it sounded good. The orange in the southern France sunshine was beautiful, but there were a few things like the steering still felt a little bit numb. Inside, it could have done with a bit of an update. And the four-wheel steer on the new Evo makes a huge difference when you're exiting the corner with the torque vectoring. You feel like you've got more power and more confidence to push on, even though it is rear-wheel drive, and you always have to remember that when you do drive it because you can lose the back end of these. That's what keeps me on my toes when I drive it. And this was by no means a part of the new car buying series, but actually, it's almost fallen into that series because I loved it so much. I just wanted to get behind the wheel and drive it and compare it to the 580. But after driving this car, everything that you get with the Huracan Evo package is in the rear wheel drive with added flair and excitement, which is why this is better than the four wheel drive Evo. It's more fun, it's gonna be more rarer, and it's cheaper. Which is why I'm kind of convincing myself that this is a really good idea. But the Huracan Evo four-wheel drive is already sub 200 grand. It's coming down to 180. These start spec'd up around 190, 195. So I'm going to be tracking the prices on these. I don't think it's going to be a great time to buy them when we come out of lockdown. I think winter 2020, early 2021 is when you're really going to start seeing some good deals on these cars. So that is my bit of advice for anyone considering Huracan Evo rear-wheel drive. I am, in a way, but a little bit in the future. Great car, so much fun, so much better than the LP 580, worth the extra money, and I will leave it there. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I've been so eager to share it with you. Just V10 Symphony, I have missed driving because I only ever drive to go to the shops. So to watch this back, it really has been an absolute pleasure. Hopefully you're staying safe, staying inside, and staying sane. I know I say that a lot, but thank you to everyone who has tuned in, supported. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment whether you think that a Huracan rear-wheel drive Evo should be a car that I consider in the future. And I will see you soon for another video. Take care, guys. Goodbye.